Students, in this video we are going to see the concept of arcs in a circle. Considering the level of 7th standard, it is one of the easiest concept. As easiest as means if I will teach this concept to first standard, they will also understand. Because here we just have to do addition or subtraction. Merely subtraction. So let us see. First of all, let us try to understand what is meant by arcs. Suppose there is one circle and we cut it at 2 points. Suppose a chord I have drawn or a bangle, circular bangle which is cut. Okay students, now we have seen what is meant by chord, diameter, radius, circumference. So what will you call this cut part? This part is called as arc. Finish. So the sub part of circumference is called as arc. Clear up to this? So suppose this is a circle of center O and from point A to B one arc is there. There is one arc from point A to B. So similarly you can say there is another arc from point A to B, right? So how to differentiate between this arc and this arc as both are having same names? So for that there should be one middle point. There should be any one point on this arc as well as on this arc. So now we can say this arc AXB which is different than arc AYB. Clear? So this circle, because of point A and B, is divided into two arcs. This is arc AXB and this is arc AYB. Clear up to this? Now, how to measure the arc? What is the measurement? Because we know radius, we can find it in centimeter, meter, kilometer. Same is the case with chord, diameter and circumference. How to find out measurement of this arc? So for that students, we have to connect the end points of this smaller arc. Okay. Now students, here you can see there are two arcs. One is smaller and one is bigger. So this smaller arc is called as minor arc and bigger arc is called as major arc. Clear? Now what have I done? I have connected the end points of this arc with the center. I have connected end points of arc AXB with center O. So after connecting these end points with center O, one angle is created. That angle is angle AOB. As this angle is at the center of the circle, it is called as central angle. It is called as central angle. Clear up to this? Smaller arc is minor arc, bigger arc is major arc, and the angle which is created at the center is called as central angle. And whatever is the measurement of this central angle, suppose this angle is of 80 degree. Whatever is the measurement of this central angle, that is equal to the measurement of this minor arc. Therefore, we can say measurement of angle AOB is equal to measurement of arc AXB which is equals to 80 degree. So, measurement of arc is measured in degrees as we are measuring angle. Clear up to this? So, how to find out measurement of arc? For that, we have to create one central angle, and whatever is the measurement of that central angle, that is nothing but the measurement of this minor arc. Clear? Now students, I hope you have learnt in previous standards type of angles, zero angle, right? Acute angle, obtuse angle, right angle, straight angle, complete angle. So do you remember complete angle? Complete angle is nothing but one circle, and measurement of the circle is equals to 360 degree. Measurement of complete angle is 360 degree, means total measurement of this circle is 360 degree. So among this 360 degree, if AXB is of 70 degree, how much will be the measurement of this AYB? 360 minus this AXB, right? So measurement of arc AYB is equal to 360 degree minus measurement of arc AXB. So that is equals to 360 minus 80, which is equals to 280 degree. Measurement of arc AYB is equal to 280 degrees. So students, here we got one formula. The formula is measurement of major arc. So measurement of major arc is equal to 360 degree minus measurement of minor arc. Contain two values. Any one is given, we can find out the remaining one. Clear? As simple as it is. And students, if there are two arcs, one is minor, one is major, and they are having same end point. So in this example, arc AXB, its endpoints are A and B, which is minor arc. Arc AYB, its endpoints are A and B. So if there are two arcs, one is minor arc, one is major arc, and their endpoints are same, they are called as corresponding arcs. So here arc AXB and AYB, these are corresponding arcs. Clear students? For example, suppose I draw this circle. Here is one arc PQR. Here is one arc LMN. So PQR is smaller arc, minor arc. LMN is bigger arc, major arc. But their endpoints are not same. So these two arcs are not corresponding arc. Okay. So if two arcs are having same endpoint, they are called as corresponding arc. So I hope I have explained everything which is related to arcs. Now let us see few examples based on the arcs from practice set 43. Students, question number 1 is, if arc AXB and arc AYB are corresponding arcs, two arcs are corresponding arc, they are having same endpoint A and B. Okay. And measurement of arc AXB is 120 degree. Measurement of one arc AXB is 120. Less than 180, so it's considered as minor arc. Then measurement of arc AYB is equal to how much? Then what will be the measurement of arc AYB? Students, is there anything easier than this? Measurement of another arc is 360 minus given arc if they are corresponding. So arc AYB is equal to 360 minus this 120, which is equals to 240 degree. Directly we can write the answer. We solved it in one statement only. Clear? Let us see second question. Question number 2 is based on the figure. One circle is drawn, one diameter is shown, chord PQ is drawn, so angle PQR is created. Here is point X, here is point Y. What information is given? Some arcs are shown in the circle with center O. In this circle there are various arcs. Which arc? This one, this one, this one, from this to this point, from this to this point, and from this to this point, and so many arcs are there. So among these, some arcs are shown in the circle with center O. Write the names of the minor arcs. So among these, whichever are minor arcs, we have to write their names. And semicircular arcs. Okay students, so let's directly write the answer. Let's first write minor arcs. Students, I hope you know what is meant by minor arcs. So arcs which measurement is less than 180 degree. But next thing mentioned in this is semicircular arc. What is meant by semicircular arc? Okay students, whenever, how arcs are created? Arcs are created by a chord. See this chord PQ, it has divided this circle into two arcs. One is arc PXQ and another is arc PRQ. Clear? So arc is created by a chord. But if arc is created by a diameter, what happens? Suppose because of this diameter, two arcs are created. One is arc QPR and another is arc QYR. So if two arcs are created by diameter, They are exactly half of the circle, right? They are exactly half of the circle because diameter divides the circle into two equal parts. So such arcs are called as semicircular arc. Okay, and minor arcs are always smaller than semicircular arcs, and major arcs are always bigger than semicircular arc. So let's first write minor arc. This arc QXP or PXQ is smaller than this semicircular arc. Semicircular arc is this one created by this diameter. So PXQ is smaller than this semicircular arc. So we can consider it as minor arc. So first minor arc is arc PXQ. Clear? Second arc. This arc PR is also smaller than this half circle. So arc PR is also considered as minor arc. So let's write its name arc PR. Now students, in this arc I have mentioned full name PXQ. But here I have mentioned only two letters P and R. Why? Because letter is not there available. Okay? Or in this case you can take one letter of your choice. Suppose I have written here Z. So you can say this is arc PZR. Clear up to this? Now in this part of the circle arc QY is also smaller than the semicircle. So we can say arc QY. So instead of just saying QY, let's mention one point A. So that is nothing but arc QAY. Same is the case with arc this RY. Let's mention one point B. So arc RBY. These are the smaller arcs. Done. Now don't consider the points which we have drawn like Z, A and B. So this arc PRY, is it looking smaller than a semicircle? Yes it is. So we can say arc PRY is also a minor arc. Now next is semicircular arc. One diameter can create only two semicircular arcs. In this figure there is only one diameter, so there are only two semicircular arcs. One is QPR and one is QYR. So arc QPR and another is arc QYR. Okay students, question number 3 is, in a circle with center O, the measure of a minor arc is 110 degree. Minor arc is 110 degree. What is the measure of corresponding major arc? Smaller arc is given. We have to find out corresponding major arc. One of the easiest thing, because we know the total measurement of circle is 360 degrees. So we can say major arc is equal to 360 degree minus minor arc. Same is the case with major arc also. If major arc is given and minor arc is also asked, you can say minor arc is equal to 360 minus major arc. So that is equals to 360 minus 110. Therefore major arc is equal to 250 degree. Thank you very much for watching the video till the end. I hope you have understood concept explained in this video. You might have learned something new through this video. Friends, if you have liked the video, please hit the like button. And if you are new to the channel, please subscribe the channel and hit the bell icon. So every time I will upload a new video, you will get the notifications about it and you will not miss any of the concept of this simple subject. Thank you very much.